If you're looking for longevity and stretchability on your transfers, I want to introduce you to the T-seal paper. So this T-seal paper is definitely what you need to help your designs and your transfers feel good on your t-shirts. This paper right here is designed to actually seal your transfers inside of the garment, where you'll literally be able to see the texture of the apparel, whatever apparel you're using. You'll be able to see that within your transfers. White toner transfers, DTF transfers, it doesn't really matter what transfers you have, right? I've been using this for all transfers, DTF, white toner, like even this design on the cap, I use this as well. Like, you'll actually be able to scratch the design and it's not going to crack. Nothing is gonna happen because it's gonna be sealed in there. So if you need to grab one of this, there's of course a link down below that you can go ahead and purchase one and test it out for yourself. But I wanna guarantee you, if you're sick and tired of having those shiny DTF transfers or those shiny white toner transfers that are just cracking, this T-seal is what's gonna make it last. The heat press that I'm using is my swing away heat press from Heat Press Nation. It's also linked down below in the description. But what we're gonna do here, we're gonna load up a garment. And I'm gonna press two different designs on here because I want you to see one with the T-seal and one without the T-seal, so you can be able to see the differences in both of those transfers. The DTF transfers, so I'm gonna lay this one right here. Okay, boom. So now this is gonna press for 15 seconds and we're gonna take it off of the press. We're gonna let it cool down and we'll bring it back on. That's when we're gonna apply the T-seal, okay? So that's our 15 seconds right there. This is done. We're gonna take this off of the heat press now and we'll take it over to our cooling section so it can cool down, because these DTF transfers are cold peel. We're gonna press another DTF transfer here so you'll be able to tell the difference when we use that T-seal on one of them and the other one is not gonna have the T-seal. We'll take both designs here, we're gonna take it off and we're gonna take it over into our cooling section to cool down. So we have both our designs here. It's cooling down. This one is actually cold right here. So we're gonna peel this first one here. Just peel it regularly. Just peel that off. It's DTF, so you're good. This is a one-time use. You can get rid of that. This second one here, we're gonna let cool down for a little bit more because it's still a little warm. Now, these transfers are ready for that durability, for it to get that second post press. So what you're gonna do now, we're gonna take it over to the heat press and we're gonna work this here with the T-seal to get it all sealed up. And then we're going to come over here and we're gonna stretch it. But before I take it, I want you to pay attention to the shine in here. So our design has a little bit of shine to it. So there's a whole different look. I really wish you can see it on the camera here, but these designs right now, it feels a little plasticky, right? Because they are printed on a plastic carrier. We're gonna lay this down and cover one with the T-seal and then the other one without the T-seal. And when placing your T-seal, you wanna make sure you have the coated side down. All right, but your T-seal is recommended that it press no higher than 300 degrees. So right now I'm set at 309. So I'm gonna work my temperatures down to 2. And we're gonna do this for 20 seconds. I'm gonna take my T-seal paper now, right? So this T-seal right here, we're gonna make sure that it's the coated side that's going down onto the heat press. So I'm just gonna lay this right here. All right. Now we're gonna swing this heat press around, make sure we're at a heavy pressure. Heavy pressure is important in this part. And we're gonna cook this here for 20 seconds. Swing it away. We're gonna give it a couple seconds there, about 4 seconds before we peel this off. So now we're gonna peel this off really like slowly for that reveal. I really wish you could see this on camera because that T-seal adds a whole nother look to this garment. You can literally see the fabric within the designs now. Like, it's actually cooked and sealed into that, right? Now, what we're gonna do here to have a good comparison, I'm gonna flip this other design here and we're gonna do this side here without the T-seal. We just the T-seal It's still a good soft print, but it's a whole nother feel when you use this T-seal right here. Okay, so you want to definitely use a T-seal to get your transfers in the garment so that they're not plasticky and they're gonna last longer. Like this transfer right now, like, man, I wish I could really give y'all a good, there you go. You should be able to see, like, it feels different. This one as well, it does feel different, but it's a whole nother feel. Like here I can still feel like it's a little bit, you know, still feels like it's sitting on the shirt. Compared to this one, I can feel the shirt. Like, you need to test it out for yourself. If you want to go ahead, grab a T-seal, the link is down below in the description. But what I want to do now, I want to get this in stretch, right? Because I told you the T-seal is going to give you stretchability and longevity, durability, and all of that. So now if I scratch this design here, right, I'm going to scratch it. It's going to be like, it's together, you know? It's sealed in there, so it's still like, it's still good. It's still good. Like that T-seal actually gets it in the fabric, okay? Let's scratch this one here. This one here is not as much. Like I can already, that's crazy. Like it's not like cracking crazy, but I heard that scratch, like I could hear the transfer scratching a little bit, right? So there's definitely a big difference between these two transfers. This one without the T-seal and this one here with the T-seal at the bottom. So I would definitely recommend you to invest in a T-seal.